I had to give you golly, Miss Molly, you! Madam Chair, fellow Toastmasters, and guests. You've come a long way, Miss Sandra, Miss Molly Mew, since we first met online. Oops, I meant via email. It was January 2010. We were preparing for Wendy Harding's spring conference. I knew that there was a Sandra Hachey on the other side in another place. Very quiet. I was beginning to think that she was Sharon's mystical friend. But then she came aboard and arrived at spring conference and took right over with the first timers event. Then, later that summer, or I guess late spring, early summer, we met up again at district training in Bangalore under Sue Francesco's leadership. That year we learned lots about Toastmasters. And we also learned that there's more deadlines with Toastmasters than there are with the Canada Revenue Agency. Because she's an employee of the Canada Revenue Agency, people are a little bit hesitant to really get to know her, I think. Wouldn't you? I mean, gee, you go to cross the border with her, and you know, some people might have a little extra wine or beer or whatever. Don't do it in Sandra's vehicle, though. She pleads innocence. And speaking of border crossings, the two at the end here, Sharon and Sandra, are known for going across the border and getting pulled over pretty much every time and getting their vehicles searched. And they still plead innocence. She's a CRA employee. And she looks innocent. She does. She does look innocent.
It's for sure.
But how many people do you know go across the border and have radiation triggers going off? This lady does. She's going across the border just to get a carton of milk. Bing, 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 bing. They're pulled over. The alarm goes ballistic when it hits close to her. And she has to pull out special paperwork to identify that. Really, it was a medical test I had, just recently. They were, kind of hummed and hawed about it. But finally, with that look of innocence that she has, they let her go. I don't know about you, fellow Toastmasters. I don't think you should travel with Sandra if you're going that way across the border. Now, if you've ever seen Sandra in action at a Toastmasters conference, you may have overheard her at times and watched her doing the parade of flags. It seems to be something that she really likes to do. She explains it as it's just as easy as herding cats. Have anybody herded a cat or a bundle of cats? I think she's the only woman that I know, this cat lady that herds cats. So Toastmasters, when you do your parade of flags at next conference, picture Miss Molly Mew parading a herd of cats instead of fellow Toastmasters doing the parade of banners and flags. It took me a while, but I finally realized that she might join Advanced Toastmasters. I started in 2010. And, you know, she was kind of, yeah, maybe I will, maybe I won't. Got this priority, that priority. But she finally came on board. And then last year, I made that phone call where no one's allowed to say no. Just say, Sandra, I think you'd be a really good club president for Advanced Dawnbreakers. Do you think so? Yes, I do. You know, you've done this, you've done that, you know. It's a really good journey time for the Advanced Club, be our club president. We need you. So she agreed. But I don't know whether she would have really agreed to do it, knowing that she was going to be roasted today. I think it may have been in the back of her mind that that happened, but in actuality, she didn't know what she was getting in for. And if you've ever watched the common communications that go through our Advanced Toastmasters group, you may have seen one where it came to us about a crazy hair appointment. Wanted it changed or canceled, and we're all going, what is she talking about? And she finally went, oh, I'm sorry. You know, what do you do? It's a different kind of query, different kind of question, but only our president can get away with that. From shopping for wedding outfits for both of us, and finding many deals in the States, not in Canada, unfortunately, we've had fun each time we've gotten together. We've competed against one another, unbeknownst to us until the actual time, and it was really too late. We've consoled one another, we've cheered each other on. I appreciate the friendship, and I know that our Toastmasters journey is going to continue on a similar path. Today is your day, Madam President. But gee, can you find a different nickname? Good golly, Miss Molly Mew. Madam Chair.